What are we doing tonight, Z?
The same thing we do every Friday night. Try to party with the world. And occasionally take it over.
And drink.
And drink. Oh, yeah, we forgot the drink. But we always bring the drink. You bring the libations, we'll bring the drink. That's right. This is Our Reviews Will Kill You, the Party Time podcast that brings you news, reviews, all them good stuff and more. I am the man you may know as Z, and I am joined by the also libacious Noob.
I need more sidecar.
We've got some reserve sidecar in the back.
It's the sad car, though.
It's the sad
It's
car.
not the premium car.
Taking that little sidecar. Ay. That's right. It's Good Friday, right?
It is.
The best
It's a great Friday.
It's a great Friday. Let's make Friday great again.
Yeah. Didn't we had that joke last
Probably.
we did, yeah.
We do
yeah.
tend to use
That was when we started doing shorts, I think.
Is it?
It really was, yeah. If we
there's
look
the last Good Friday. There's no way it was a year ago.
I guarantee you. I remember doing a Jesus joke or something about being a Good Friday, great one. It was in the Trump voice.
What does that have to do with shorts?
It was huge. I don't know, man. I think that was when we started doing shorts.
No, because we started doing shorts in like July. I looked it up.
I'm telling you, look back.
You look back.
I will after the show.
We're trapped in the Matrix here.
Yeah.
It's good to see some of our peeps out there. We've got some admin action going with the newly minted Daniel N. Fact Checker Extraordinary. We've got Ron Cold, Still Cold Killer, Teddy Graham is on fire.
Doc too busy rescuing kidnapped family members again from the Taliban this time.
He's taking on the Taliban.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. We have an absolutely amazing show for you today. Why don't you let the people know what's going down?
Oh my God. So we have Lilo and Stitch in live action, because what doesn't Disney want to do in live action?
Yeah, they want to double down.
Hopefully it's not Blilo and Bitch, if you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. Just like Little Mermaid. Moana live action. Jesus Christ with the live action stuff. Although this has The Rock in it, and he makes sense.
He does actually sing that one song.
He makes sense shirtless, so that's fine. Bill Skarsgard not in the It prequel. That sounds like a mistake.
That does.
Then Bam Margera surprisingly still alive.
Yeah, that is. We should have him on our death pool. Him and Brittany.
Challenging Johnny Knoxville to a fight.
Will it be a sober fight?
To who can overdose quicker? Like what's the fight? Then we have plenty of news from Star Wars Celebrations, which is dropping a whole bunch of stuff that is actually never coming to fruition. Because Star Wars is a giant flaming pile of shit.
It's a big mess, that's for sure.
Good thing I don't watch it. I just want to watch Jar Jar Binks over and over again.
But not Baby Yoda.
No, Baby Jar Jar. I think we got something here.
Oh my gosh.
Then we're getting outrageous with a mammoth meatball? Like a literal mammoth meatball? Or?
You'll find out.
All right, then. A derailed train spills Coors Light and Blue Moon in the river. One is good beer and one is just piss water that you're paying for.
Yes.
I'll let you decide which. Then bear meat vending machine in Japan. I need to try that when I go.
Do you, though?
Bear meat? Do they have bears in Japan?
Yeah, they sure do.
I guess.
Sun and moon bears.
Thought they just had ninjas. Then we're going in or out on shit. The thing I didn't watch, Extraction 2. Chris Hemsworth in it. I'm
telling you to watch.
Fine.
Okay.
Spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert.
Then the Blue Beetle, which I am so in for.
Are you though?
Because he is actually. Never mind. So Blue Beetle, we have a trailer reaction. I was gonna say he's the Yellow Beetle. Actually no. Yellow's Asian. Never mind.
Quit shaking the table.
Yeah, I gotta stop doing that. The reviews, the Night Agent. I forgot that was a thing.
Oh yeah, I've done so many reviews of it. I forgot it was a thing.
Yeah, and they're starting to hit now. You're not doing them.
Oh my gosh, it's
lazy piece of shit.
It's so troublesome.
Then Dungeons and Dragons: Honor Among Thieves, the latest release that was last week, was pretty good. I'll get into it. And then for some reason, Netflix wants to throw money at Adam Sandler. And,
they threw a lot of money at Adam Sandler.
And Murder Mystery 2. I attempted to watch it and then got tired and turned it off.
We'll talk about it. I feel like that was a good financial investment for them. Dude, they got him for like $100 million and they made like 10 films. So they basically paid him like half of what he would have normally charged.
Oh, you're talking about the deal with Adam Sandler?
Yes.
Okay.
Not the film. Like, it doesn't matter.
Okay, that makes more sense.
Yeah, absolutely. So, shall we move on to skipping?
Oh my god, we just keep doing videos because we are
That's right.
trying
We're trying
to please you to get money.
Yes, we're trying.
Basically hookers.
If you want us to give you more, you have to help us get more money. So once we get more money, we could give more to you. Didn't we say we're the Mr. Beast of not quite Mr.
Wait,
Beast?
no, wasn't it Mr. Oh, shit. We should write these things
Little
down.
Beast?
Little Beast.
Sad Beast?
Yeah, I don't know. Something.
Tiny Beast.
Yeah, Baby Beast. I don't know.
Where we will invest all the monies back into the show.
Back into the show.
Yes, to get him outfits and get more outrageous. I mean, that's a good deal.
I will do dance-offs shirtless for money and tips.
Dance-offs.
We'll talk terms and details when we get there.
Absolutely. Good to see a new challenger. Good to see you out there.
So we did Batman. We did the Beetle, Blue Beetle trailer reaction, which we're talking about in the show as well. So
yeah, it wasn't so much the reaction to the. It was reaction to one specific thing.
Yes,
with the one F thing.
There was an F word in the trailer.
There was an F word.
Not sure people were aware of it.
We have to expose people throwing around the F word.
Fucking George Lopez. Okay. Why do you let him in movies?
Well, some people are saying it was taken out of context for the character.
I'm sure it was.
I'm sure it was too. But
they made it
just
to have a shock factor in the trailer.
Yeah, I suspect that. But they don't pay enough attention because then the director got in trouble. Did you hear about that?
Did he? For what? Oh, that's right. Saying something about wanting someone to die or something.
Yeah, like inviting him to Abraham Lincoln's birthday or something like that.
Oh, my God.
That's a thing.
That's aggressive.
And then you cried salty tears.
Yeah, E3's
about
done.
E3.
All the gamer fans out there, no more. I can't cover it. Although they're still doing everything that's just not called E3. They're still doing.
Who's they?
Like Microsoft and Sony and Nintendo. They're still doing their own showcases.
Yeah, they're doing it on their own.
Yeah. So it's not just in like one little hub and bubble with like a hot, cosplay girl. Yeah. Like Olivia Munn or Candace Bailey or Allison Hayslip. They were all so nice.
They're all old, aren't they?
Now they're old. Back in the G4 days, they were quite delicious.
Boomer.
Yeah. So
There's
and then we did the terrible video.
This is gonna be the best one. I like my dog.
I don't know why this exists. To be
bad
honest.
boy likes big portions. Everybody needs to watch this video. You need to like it and share it.
This is the reason AI should be shut down for good.
Yes, this is the reason why they put that petition together about why AI should be gotten rid of.
Yes, I don't need it. Didn't want it. Absolutely.
Except you like the Joe Biden part.
The Joe Biden part was pretty good. Yeah.
Yes, you like that part. But when it came to Scarlett Johansson eating spaghetti,
that was I can't look at her the same way anymore.
No, her mouth is in the wrong place.
I didn't find her particularly attractive overall to begin with, and then now it's ruined. Although she does look pretty decent in Black Widow, although that's a terrible movie.
That is a terrible movie.
The Mandarin is not in that one. You're doing the Mandarin voice.
Fortune cookies.
Okay.
American.
Nope.
Fortune cookies. What's wrong with my Mandarin voice?
It's fine. It's just like a basic.
Inappropriate. What do you mean? It's basic. It's great. Oh, did you know that Winnie the Pooh is in public domain, so we can use it as much as we want now?
Pervy the Pooh.
Pervy the Pooh.
I think we always had public domain over Pervy the Pooh.
It is an original creation that I own. Patent pending. But what about I don't own the Mandarin, or do I own the Mandarin?
What was the other? Oh, the Eeyore.
Fortune cookie. Eeyore. No one did a good Eeyore.
What do you mean? Eeyore is pretty easy to do.
Did you do it?
I gotta be in the mood for it.
Okay.
It's not calling me right now.
So. You don't even remember, what does Eeyore look like?
He's kind of like the Mandarin, honestly.
He's kind of like the Mandarin.
Different cadence on the delivery. But
does he like fortune cookies?
Be together in poo.
Oh, but you're doing the Papa Meat one. Yeah, you're not
I'm
even
doing the fucked up version.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we had a bunch of shorts.
Yep.
Because I have to remember.
We're cranking these babies out 2 a day.
We're trying.
We are reviewing anything and everything.
Yes, we were.
There's a new candy bar. I'ma eat it.
Just for you
There's
guys.
a show on PBS at 12 a.m. We're going to review it episode by episode. Whatever will get us the view count and maybe one subscriber in England, we'll do it.
We'll do it for you. We did The Night Agent. I'm still debating if I'm going to... I finished it, so I reviewed it, but I have to do the rest of the shorts. It's very tedious.
No, he was just butthurt because all of the first 4 had 60 to 80 views, and then the last 2 we released were 500 and 1,000.
So
people
now
are
watching.
got to do the rest of them.
Oh,
we should have did a
geez.
10-second review of that French onion soup we made. Fuck, we should have.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Oh my gosh.
We are calling ice immediately.
We also did Superman and Lois.
Yep.
We're still doing that. I don't know why anyone's watching. But who's that girl you keep sending me? Who just keeps whining about being slapped?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Who is she?
She's the daughter of Lana Lang.
Okay, so she's not Superman and she's not Lois.
No.
So who? So she's
She
some
was dating
random.
Superman's kid.
Okay, I thought he was.
This was an episode and a half about whining about being slapped. Like she shot her child.
Okay.
It was ridiculous. I'll never do it again. I can't believe you hit my daughter. She was being a bitch. You should hit your kid if they're being that disrespectful to you.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I was that disrespectful to my parents, and I dared them to hit me. They did not because they pussies. But
And then that's how you get you
yeah,
spoiled.
Greatness.
And yes.
only children.
Only child syndrome. I did Spiral. And then I feel like where's the thing that I was complaining about? Oh, I did a Mandalorian episode thing and I got called a bigot again.
Yeah, because you are a bigot.
I don't think so.
Lizzo is a proud, beautiful black woman.
I didn't complain about Lizzo.
And you were like, please use the lightsaber and shave off some fat. You
I
said that verbatim in the
did
review.
not say that.
Also,
I did complain about
also, please use the white crystal. I don't know why you brought that into play, but
I didn't say that either.
You did. You're like, I
Nope.
wish she looked like Jack Black.
You didn't even watch the episode. It's the Bo-Katan. It was probably one of the most ridiculous episodes.
Bo-Katan isn't that who's the bitch?
Katie
who played-
Sackhoff?
Yeah.
What about her?
She's just not particularly fun to look at anymore.
She's all right. She's cool.
She's cool, but I don't want to look at her.
Why not?
Like I'd rather look at Jack Black than Katie Sackhoff.
Oh, what else I got called? Did I get called a misogynist? At least arrogant, but they misspelled it.
Yes.
We could, one of these days, maybe we'll read them verbatim.
Sensibly, we are ready for me to easily win at this argument.
debate.
because Blake Lively is not hotter than Anna Darmus. So
There's a great debate
episode over.
that is about to happen. And yes, we're going to cross over Sensibly Cynical. It's going to be epic. It's going to be great. Be sure to subscribe to his podcast and subscribe on YouTube with him. He's putting out shorts and he's blowing up. So you check him out. You get to him before he gets
He's very sensible.
Hollywood famous.
Yeah.
He's very sensible.
If you get like a little famous, he'll interview you. It doesn't matter. Ink's Panda has been on like 17 times. So just get some ink and call yourself like a porcupine or something. Inked porcupine, you'll be on his show. No time. Lickety split. Just show some tits.
Whoa.
Okay, bye. Why don't you go study for a test? Wait a second. Never mind. You failed it already.
Oh my God.
I'm sorry, Boo-Boo. You're fine.
You didn't know. Oh, and Star Trek. We're covering Star Trek.
Are we?
Yeah. Picard.
Oh, Picard.
Which has actually been pretty good. And I forgot to post the new upcoming one, but we'll talk about I didn't post that either. We were supposed to talk about the giveaway.
Jesus,
the whale. The
you
wall.
Suck. That's why half these people are watching right now.
Why you
They
think
just want my goods.
they just want your goodies? They want your. If they
do.
wanted your goodies, they'd ask for that peep.
Yeah. So who's here? New challengers here. Are you still here? And Teddy? Who wants the whaley?
Yeah, where's I don't know who.
Mo Camicho or whatever.
Kamichi
Yeah.
Mo.
Oh, Teddy's still here. All right.
Lifelong and proper. Live long and prosper.
All right. This is tough.
Oh boy. Do you want to?
Daniel, did you want to? You just won like recently though, so I feel like I love you, but I can't just keep giving you everything.
Pretty soon you'll have to move into his house if you do.
Well, hold on now. Oh shit! Here. Okay.
Mo Kamochi. Is that what it is?
Yeah, Teddy was here last week. Ah, my God. There's
So
decisions.
damn ago for you.
My
Challenge.
God, I
Oh
feel
my gosh.
terrible. There can only be one. Why?
Oh, I can at least tease what we're going to do this week. He's got to practice a dance routine because he's giving away Meath Regan, the unrated version where you get to see all of Me3gan's inside parts and outside parts.
What?
It's unrated.
All right.
I thought that was a thing.
I did not rewatch the unrated version, so I don't.
So you don't know how many of her parts
I don't know
you get
how
to see.
like in depth you go.
So she's supposed to be
into the
like,
sphincter.
wait, I'm not getting in trouble for this one again.
Yep, she's underaged.
She's a robot, so.
Well, and a robot that is pretending to be a like 12-year-old girl. So.
Oh my gosh.
I think you can still get an Amber Alert for that.
No, I don't know what you're talking about.
So, goddamn, this is too. I feel bad because I gotta.
You feel bad for everyone.
Yeah. All right. Well, hold on. Who was the last one? See, here's the problem. All your names, like new challenger. I know you've been here a couple times, but what's your Instagram name? Like, when's the last time you won? I don't know. My boy Teddy has won a couple of times, but it hasn't been recently. And then Mo Kamichi, I'm not sure you've ever won.
I can't believe people are like that. Like they want to see the whale that bad. Like I'm gonna hard pass on that.
Movie.
I'm definitely not going to watch it.
All right. So it's between you three: Teddy, new challenger, and Mo. Jesus.
Can we do Thunderdome?
We can.
3 people enter. 1 person leaves with a whale. Go whale hunting. You could have like a trivia question now.
Does anyone want a +1 out of the 3 to?
Take like a party favor for next time.
To bow out to get a +1 towards Me3gan. I would say we can narrow it down that way as we move on to the news.
Okay, so I should move on to the news while you stress out over what are you gonna do?
Yeah,
with the news.
Internal battles.
Well, here's
Lilo and
everything you need to know about Disney's live-action Lilo and Stitch. Everything you need. Did you know Zach Galifianakis has been cast as Stitch?
Okay.
So he's gonna crawl around on all fours and be like, blah, 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 blah.
All right. So we new challenger says he liked the +1 towards Me3gan, which I'll accept. I'm still gonna post the dancing video, but
we won't tell anyone. If you don't tell anyone,
just be on the lookout. We'll give you a +1.
You can name your favorite dance. If you you give them a hint. You'd be like, if you say the Charleston, you might win. So all you have to do is write this down. The winner is the person who says they like the Charleston as going hoofing, the type of dance. Right? That's a thing.
I don't even know what the Charleston is.
Well, maybe you'll learn it.
Yeah.
Andy Serkis should be Stitch. I'm sure he could act out Stitch and do the voice because he's a great voice actor and just a great all-around actor. Hollywood Reporter was the first to reveal that the Hawaii-centric story live-action remake was in the works. That was in the works in 2018. It's been in the works for a long time. But apparently now it's going to move forward. What's it going to be about? I'm pretty sure it's going to be about Lilo and Stitch. At this point, who doesn't know what this is about? Zach Galifianakis is slated to be the voice of Stitch, the genetically engineered extraterrestrial life form and friend of the young Lilo. They're not really talking about anything else. Who's directing it? We don't. Dean Fleischer Camp. I don't know who that is.
Who?
Some person. Are you interested?
It?
Yeah.
Am I interested in seeing? Not really.
Marcel with the shoes, with the shoes on. What? Marcel the shell with the shoes on. That's the director.
It's kind of getting desperate. But they're just taking everything that they have.
Yeah, because they have nothing original.
Yeah, they're just turning it into live action. Like some of it's going to be good. Like I think Moana in live action will be good.
Yes, because there is a Moana coming also in live action. Good gravy. What is the Charleston?
Is a dance named after the harbor city of Charleston, South Carolina. This man is on point.
He is on fire.
Oh, wait, hold on a second. I don't need to be the bad guy. I can delegate to Daniel. You choose the winner.
Daniel's
you be the bad
charge.
guy, Daniel. You won last week. It's between Teddy and Mo Kimochi.
Oh boy, whoever wants to be Daniel's friend.
Yeah. Daniel has to choose now. Yeah, I get to be the good guy.
Oh my gosh.
I'm just the one with the free thing. Now Daniel's the meat guy.
You're such a coward.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. What's your responsibility as an admin?
Live action Moana has been announced as well. And this was announced by Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. He said the project's still in the early stages of development. It better not mean it's going to be like 100 years from now. Because I don't know. I don't really think I want to see this live action. It'll be weird. Very tricky. I think I heard somewhere it was 2024 they were looking for. I don't know. But Johnson was the original voice of Maui in the animated Moana. So, I mean, it makes sense for him to be in it. And he's a big dude and he's got the muscles. He takes all the Mexican supplements to make sure he stays big enough.
Oh, yeah. That dude is on. So I think, didn't he say he wasn't on steroids? So
clearly he is.
Oh, my God. Oh,
I'm sure he's on TRT.
We are getting to, what is that, testosterone replacement therapy or something?
Yes.
Oh, boy. We're getting down to a coin flip here.
Oh, my gosh.
Mo is heads, Teddy is tails. This is getting intense. I'm uncomfortable. I'm getting really anxious.
You're nervous about a virtual coin flip that you have no control over.
I am.
Although I trust in Teddy. You mean Daniel? I mean Daniel. Yeah. I trust in Daniel to be an honest,
spitting out facts and truth.
Yes, he is the arbiter of facts and truth. So I believe whatever he says must be true.
Yeah.
But you know it's not true. This thing, that? It's a thing, not it. Bill Skarsgard will not be it. He's not currently involved in the Pennywise prequel. Now, that seems like a foolish move. Why would you do that?
Oh,
unless he doesn't want to.
Teddy won.
Oh, I mean, is that good or bad?
I don't. I mean, it's not. It's fair.
It's indifferent.
I guess.
Okay. The will of the gods.
Now, Mo, to be fair, now Teddy can't win for a couple of times now, so just be on the lookout for things you want. Teddy can't win for at least like 4 giveaways.
Wow.
He's gotten some good stuff. Now you still show up, Teddy, because you love us, or I'll find you.
He will.
Still, like we've treated Teddy well, so. Just there's some things can do. Yeah, Mo and New Challenger can duke it out for me, Thregan. I also have Gotham, Doom of the Night or some shit coming out.
I heard that was good. The Doom of Gotham.
Yeah, something like that. It got good reviews. Then there's some other movies that are coming out. Not in May, so I think those are the only 2 in the next probably month or so. But then there's some ones coming out in June, so there'll be plenty to give away.
Plenty coming around. We may even we can give away a bobblehead or something. I know we have something back there that we want to give away.
We'll give away something.
Signed.
My hair clippings when I shave my head.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Then you can tape it to your face to feel close to me.
Yeah. So for some reason, Bill Skarsgård is not involved and he offers advice to the next clown.
Yeah. See, here's the thing. Is he not involved because there is no clown in it or because he's not doing the clown?
No, it's going to be it's going to be still Pennywise, but a different take of Pennywise. I mean,
immediate no.
Skarsgård kind of redefined the character, because the original one from the 90s, it's the only good thing about it is Tim Curry's performance, which is also classic. So he's saying, like, do your own thing. Make it your own thing.
Yeah.
So... apparently, I think I knew this, but the Cocaine Binge book, that's the Stephen King when he wrote it was like real high on cocaine.
Was he really?
Apparently.
He did the drugs?
High on cocaine. Yes. Lots of drugs.
Wow.
Yeah, so he's like, it's pretty cool. And I really like his performance, so I'm kind of...
Yeah, Bill Skarsgård's a great actor. He was in John Wick 4.
Oh, was he?
Yeah.
Yeah, Tim Curry, scary as Pennywise. He's the only. What's interesting is that was like people always underestimate that 90s version of Pennywise was a TV. It was made for TV movie, so it was meant to be on broadcast television. Scared the dickens out of everyone.
No,
didn't
Tim
scare.
Curry's a lovable guy. He was in Home Alone.
He was also a sweet transsexual.
Oh, and
horror.
What was the thing?
Rocky Horror Picture Show?
Yeah, there we go.
Yes. He's in Legend, one of the scariest villains of all time.
Oh, that giant beast thing?
Yeah, the demon with the huge horns.
Yeah.
Against Tom Cruise. Amazing. What a great actor. It's over 4 hours long. The TV movie is not very good, but it's worth watching Tim Curry.
The 2017 original remake of it
is good.
Is great.
The sequel is just like okay. It's kind of forgettable.
It gets like a little too CGI.
Yeah, and it's a little forgettable.
Yeah. 2017 is great though.
Yeah. That one's real good. I'm kind of it's going to be on HBO, so it might be good, but we'll see. And it's not going to have it's based on Stephen King's novel, but it's not going to be based like there's no like book to base it off of. So it'll be kind of interesting. It's called Welcome to Derry. So weird. Don't know. Whatever, man. Sounds like fun. If you had to challenge Tim Curry versus Bill Skarsgård in an It fight.
Bill Skarsgård.
But then what about Bam Margera versus Johnny Knoxville in a bare knuckle brawl?
I feel like Bam Margera would do anything to win. Johnny Knoxville
like anything, like bite his eyeball or like
I think he would
fish hook him.
I think he would jerk the man off if it was
if it helped him.
Yeah. Tickle the ball, swallow the Yeah, you can
go ahead pour.
You can give us more drinks.
I'm busy working the show here.
Oh my God. I got to
working the shaft, working the show.
All right, hold on.
Oh, very difficult. You have to get out of being comfortable. Did we ever? Yes, the Langoliers. That was with Brandon Pinchot was in that, right? That's his name. The guy who played Balky. And it was like a breakout role for him. I remember when it came out. I've read the Langoliers and I watched it too. I like the book better than I like the movie. But I do think the movie has some, like, especially for, I think that was another TV miniseries.
Daddy's back.
Which it's worth watching. It's kind of disturbing and fun. It's a really good character study. And it was it's a shame because Brandon Pinchot, I think that's that guy's name, was working really hard to break out of his like what he was previously he was the Perfect Strangers. He was the star of Perfect Strangers where he played the dopey sheep herder. It was basically Borat before Borat existed. Perfect Strangers.
You are speaking gibberish right now.
You've never heard of the show Perfect Strangers?
Nope.
It was like an old ass 80s show. See, you don't know anything about.
It was alive in the 80s.
Dude, I know about the Munsters. I know about MASH. I know about all sorts of like TV history.
You had a very sad
The Honeymooners. You just don't know TV history. So, I would like to see that. Might be a cool remake. They could make a better horror remake of the Langoliers. That might be fun, especially with people being afraid to fly and stuff. It's kind of cool. But as far as Bam Margera, who's a giant pain in everyone's ass.
How is he alive is my question.
He can take a lot of abuse. He won't be alive for much longer. Okay, if you had to bet monies.
Like he's like male Amanda Bynes, I think.
Cash money. Okay, let's do 3. Amanda Bynes, Bam Margera, Britney Spears. Who I would love the chat to tell me who's got who.
First off, Britney Spears is going to live the longest. She's got the most money. Amanda Bynes and Bam Margera.
Who's going to live the longest? Britney
Spears.
Okay. Okay. Yes. Go ahead.
Then Amanda Bynes and Bam Margera, I think equally poor. Bam Margera is probably further poor.
Really? Bam Margera made way more money than Amanda Bynes.
Yeah, but
she wasn't driving Lamborghinis.
Was Bam Margera?
Oh yeah. He was rich before he was like 21. Really? He was a multimillionaire before he was 21. Yeah.
Because of Jackass.
No, he's a big time skateboarder. He was a pro skateboarder, making tons of money on his tapes and stuff before he even got famous on Jackass. He was already rich.
Oh,
yeah, he was rich.
Did not know that.
What is Teddy saying?
Amanda is a coke fiend and gonna live that much longer. Yeah, probably not.
Yeah, but what about Bam? I mean, Bam is like. He's in bad shape.
Yeah, that poor boy.
Yeah, so their relationship, he really hates Johnny Knoxville, and he's still not happy about getting cut out of their last movie, Jackass Forever. And then wasn't there like 2 Jackass movies come out of that? He challenged Knoxville and co-creator Jeff Tremaine to step up in the ring for a bare knuckle fight. His beef has to do with the two has to do with what he calls a death waiver he had assigned back in 2019. So-called death waiver was a set of rules Bam had to abide by in order to appear in Jackass Forever. It stipulated he must complete a minimum of 90 days of in a treatment center, and it was to take only medication approved by the medical staff at the center. Well, he was unable to stick to that agreement and did not appear in the movie. And then he filed a wrongful termination suit against those involved. And I guess it was settled last year. Oh, man, they settled? So that means they must have admitted to some sort of like harm.
I mean, technically, if it's in the contract and he violated the contract, what's wrong with that?
Oh, Doc's in the house. Good to see Doc.
God, he wants the cupcakes.
Yeah, where are they? No, he's saying that where are the rest of the Guha cupcakes?
I know.
Team Cupcake. Money time.
Doesn't he call Ron the cupcake?
Oh my God, he does. Maybe that's what he's talking about.
Yeah.
He's talking about Ron. And then what does Doc call? What does Ron call Doc? Nancy.
Nancy, yeah.
That's right.
Boy.
Nancy and cupcakes.
Yeah. Amanda not even close. Yeah, Amanda's gonna die.
Amanda's yeah. If she's walking L.A. naked, yeah, she's probably gonna die first. She's definitely gonna die first, even though she's the youngest, isn't she?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's the youngest.
By far, yeah.
It's a real shame.
And then Daniel, sometimes it's easier to settle in court than drag it out.
You're correct.
Yeah.
But wouldn't if you knew you were right, just like Gwyneth Paltrow, we didn't cover the Gwyneth Paltrow trial. She sued. She got into a civil lawsuit for a skiing accident from 7 years ago. A guy says that she skied into him and like destroyed his personality and hurt him.
Destroyed his personality?
Yeah, he said he was outgoing and gregarious and it ruined him forever. So she countersued him for $1. So she won the case and then won her $1. It was one of the greatest cases of all time.
What?
Yeah, oh my gosh, you didn't follow the Gwyneth Paltrow case?
So wait, she crashed into him accidentally?
Mm-hmm. Well, it turns out he actually crashed into her. But then he found out it was Gwyneth Paltrow and decided to sue her because she got money.
What?
And he wanted to be famous.
What? Okay.
Yeah.
Was
it's dude, we should have covered it. I should have showed you the clips from it. It's hilarious. It's one of the funniest trials ever. Was he like permanently damaged? He claims he was, but then the prosecution, well, it's not even prosecution because it's a civil matter, but the counter Gwyneth's attorneys showed like pictures of him going to like India and like traveling all over the world. Like, I don't know if it really damaged him, bro. Angrily. He was so angry. Fuck them elephants. Yeah, guy was crazy. What was damn Daniel's caste system? What is Daniel saying? She didn't need to sue him. She has a vag candle that made her millions. Yeah, I would say a better lawsuit would be you smelled her vag candle and then became gay or something. Yeah, we're too poor to even. We were gonna buy her candle and then we found out that it was like $140, so we can't afford it. Should we give away her vag candle for our 1,000th subscriber giveaway? You have $140 to cough up for that vag candle? Split it 70-70 or get the hell out of here. What are you, drunk? Yeah, 140. Dude, I can, how you can give me 100, I'll give you a 20 spot. How's that? Okay. If you want to give away the vag candle, I will give. Maybe they're on sale now. Maybe you can get it on eBay. Maybe for 240. No. They're on discount. They got to be on discount now. I would hope so. Her badge is getting a little long in the tooth here. Nobody wants 50. To smell that. Yeah. So anyway, we were just talking about Bam Margera. Yep, Bam Margera. He says he needs to take 18 different medications as a result of that waiver. Those medications, Bam claims, caused a laundry list of problems from weight gain to hair loss to impotence. Okay. And he explained that Johnny Knoxville will do anything that he has double dog dared to do. Well, he double dog dared him to get in the ring without any boxing gloves on. I don't. This is so stupid. He just got. Didn't he just get? I think he just got arrested for. Bam Margera? Yeah, for attacking his ex-wife in a restaurant. As he's he should have. She was probably being a bitch. Be cheap. Get the noob candle. Noob paid you to buy his candle? Yes. It's $5. It smells like my flatulence. Yeah. There's a lot of it going on right now. Silent but deadly. Nobody wants that. Yeah. Oh my gosh. And I guess we'll briefly cover Star Wars Celebrations. Briefly? What do you mean? You're all about it. I was all about it, but I don't know. It's kind of irritating to me now. Rey Skywalker getting a trilogy.
or something.
The Rey Skywalker trilogy.
Nobody, that is going to make like negative billions.
Rey's Jedi Academy. No one wants that.
Ahsoka's coming out.
I saw the trailer for Ahsoka and I thought it looked kind of good, except for there was a lot of chicks in it.
What was it, Acolyte or something?
That is going to be terrible.
The James Mangold trilogy.
That's not going to happen.
Although it's
Dave
supposed to be,
Filoni.
what's the Knights of the Old Republic's awesome.
Yeah, KOTOR is awesome. What about it? Why doesn't anyone make KOTOR? No one knows.
Yeah. Dude, Kathleen Kennedy is like dumb as shit.
She's the worst. Like, she's so terrible. She took a $4 billion investment and has made it worth negative money. It was like the greatest IP of all time, and she destroyed it. And did you hear about Indiana Jones? It's the last Indiana Jones ever. Do you believe that?
Well, Harrison Ford's going to be dead soon, so yeah.
You don't think they're going to reboot it at any point?
What?
5 years from now, we're going to be talking about the young Indiana Jones? Trans Indiana Jones?
Trans Indiana Jones. Yeah.
Transatlantic. I meant transatlantic.
Yes.
Stop putting your words in people's mouths. Transatlantic, a young British
honestly,
Indiana
I don't know
Jones.
why they didn't do the prequel for Indiana Jones rather than like Harrison Ford.
What prequel? The one with River Phoenix?
Huh?
They already did the stories of young Indiana Jones with River Phoenix, and then he died.
Who? What?
You don't know who River Phoenix is?
Yeah, Joaquin Phoenix's brother. But
Yeah.
what?
He would have been the most famous actor in the world if he had lived.
Really?
Oh yeah, for sure. He was super talented.
Wasn't he a band player though, or something?
He died he overdosed in front of the Viper Pit in LA. I think that's the story.
He was in an Indiana Jones thing.
Yeah, he was young Indiana Jones. He was amazing. He was really good.
In what though?
It was called The Young Indiana Jones. What more do I said that already.
It was on like a movie?
It was, I don't know, it was back in the day, dude.
What?
Forever ago. Daniel says, Indiana Jones dials back the wheel of time. There you go.
Oprah Winfrey is the new Indiana Jones from Wheel of Time.
Yes. He was friends with Keanu Reeves, yeah. But Keanu wasn't a drug addict.
First
though.
off, Keanu's friends with everybody.
That's kind of true.
Like, he's just the nicest man alive.
Yeah.
Him and Brendan Fraser should just make a movie together, and they could just do whatever they want.
River Phoenix was like the prototype for who's the guy who's on all the yachts with all the girls and doesn't date anybody under
Leo.
Yeah. He was the Leo prototype.
Was he really?
Yeah. Uh-huh. I'll tell you, he would have been as big as, if not bigger than Leonardo DiCaprio.
Huh.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's a real shame.
I was gonna say something, but
About you're really excited about Charmin Obaid
no, I don't give a
Chinoy.
shit about Star Wars. I'm more on the Indiana Jones. thing,
You
'cause they
really
just
care
released
about
the
Indiana
trailer.
Jones?
I don't. It comes out on my birthday though. But
When you turn 55?
absolutely no. 59 and a half. I can take my IRA distributions tax free, or not tax free, penalty free.
Penalty free.
No, so I really wanted Shia LaBeouf to take the reins of the Indiana Jones. And
Yeah, but
didn't.
he's been booted from Hollywood.
He should not have been. He's a great actor.
Do you think we can get an interview with him?
I doubt it.
We're not big enough.
Maybe
Soon.
if we get to 10,000, maybe he'll do it out of pity.
Yeah, but you were a big fanboy, and you'd be like, "You're
best
great."
friends with him. Although I did hear he like shot a dog, so I'm not cool with that.
You can ask him about it, and he'll tell you the story and be like, "I didn't mean to do it."
Yeah, I'm afraid he'll say he did do it.
But what if he says he didn't enjoy it?
I don't. What?
What if he?
I don't know. No, that's too morally complexing for me.
Your favorite actor saying that he didn't mean to shoot a dog?
Like he shot it by accident? Like, no, you can't shoot a dog. No.
Uh-huh.
Don't shoot dogs. Shoot people. Shoot not dogs.
Okay, so welcome to Chicago.
Yeah, exactly. Sensibly is our big star.
Yeah, that is true.
Just change your name to Shia Cynical.
Shia
Lee Cynical.
Shia Lee Cynical.
Sensibly Shia.
That's kind of good. I like Sensibly Shia.
Shia.
Sensibly LaBeouf.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Okay,
so I'm supposed to go through some of this.
Oh, we're still on this. All right.
I'm still curious whether or not you were excited to see whatever Charmin.
You think I give a flying fuck about anything Star Wars? Unless it has lightsabers. Do any of these things have lightsabers for more than half the movie?
Ahsoka has lightsabers. She has 2. What? Okay, did you see this picture of Daisy Ridley? What did they do to Daisy Ridley?
Like a man.
She looks like an old woman. She looks like she's...
No, she don't look like an old woman. She looks like a young man.
I mean, maybe. She's either 65 years old or... a
19-year-old boy in college being sexually promiscuous.
Oh my gosh, does she look like... This is not a good joke to make.
Are you going to say pocket lesbian?
No. Okay. No.
Pocket lesbian's so much better.
No. I was going to make a Juno joke.
The question is, though, which one does she look like, Elliot or Ellen?
I'm
not sure.
I'm going to say Elliot.
The thing is, she's not that good of an actress. That's my problem. I don't give a shit what she
was
looks
really good when she was a naked corpse.
What?
That's one of her first acting roles. She was a naked corpse.
She's not that attractive, so I'm not sure how she'd be good as a corpse naked, though.
You should look it up, and you'll agree. Daniel knows what I'm talking about. What's hilarious is this director says, I've always been attracted to the hero's journey and the fact that the world needs more heroes. Yeah, guess what? Rey doesn't follow the hero's journey because she doesn't struggle at anything. She's just like, I'm the bestest. Oh, you don't have parents? But they're the bestest. Like, there's nothing to her story.
She's just great because she's a strong woman.
The only thing that is really cool about Ahsoka, which is the trailer they released, is that Grand Admiral Thrawn is in it. But if you're leading up to the sequel trilogy, what's the point? There's no point. It doesn't make any sense. There's a lot of chicks.
Just who gives a shit about, like, after episode 9?
Mary Elizabeth Winstead is going to be in the live action.
I like her. She's attractive.
Yeah.
I like her. She's
if you like dudes.
What was that movie? Daniel will know. But what was that, the John Wick version of whatever she did on Netflix? It was pretty good.
Well, there you go. Daisy Ridley was a naked corpse in a British TV show called Silent Witness. That is her best acting role.
Being naked and not talking?
Correct.
Ballerina? Was it? No, it wasn't called Ballerina.
I don't know. Maybe that was the title of her character.
Winstead, where she gets drugged and she's gonna die and she goes.
Oh, that was okay. That was an all right movie.
That was pretty good.
Yeah.
And then basically another one like Jolt with Kate Beckinsale, kind of similar.
Yeah, that one was better.
I'd say similar.
No, Kate Beckinsale is so much better. Andor season 2 apparently leaked, and I'm one of like 10 people in the world who watched all of Andor, and I love Andor. I think it was great. And
you don't hate all of Star Wars.
No, because Andor was absolutely fantastic. It was a slow burn, but the season ending was one of the best season endings I've ever seen of a show ever. I loved it so much. I loved it.
Maybe you should cross over to Baby Yoda.
I don't know. The Acolyte is Frozen meets Kill Bill. Does that sound like a good show to you? It does not. And they got sued hardcore for this, so I don't know.
Singing while murdering.
Let it go.
Let all the money go because you're not going to make any because the show sucks. All right. Let's move on.
All right. Let's get outrageous.
Indiana Jones. All right. Let's scroll through really quick. Fine.
Indiana Jones. Dial of Destiny trailer.
Yep, it happened.
It happened. No,
cool.
no care.
I'm going to review it. What else?
You going to go see it in the theaters?
Absolutely.
Okay.
My dad loves Indiana Jones, so I'll take him to see it.
Is it outrage?
Oh my God.
It's an outrageous. Would you eat?
I need some meatballs.
Would you eat a meatball?
Yes.
A company made a volleyball-sized meatball.
Meatball parm.
With mammoth DNA, but no one tasted it because humans could be allergic to the 5,000-year-old protein. Would you eat the meatball? Should we tell them that you'll eat the meatball? You have strong intestinal fortitude.
I really don't. Have you seen what I've done in this room with my anus? Been blasting that shit for like entire episodes.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean that your colon will fall out. I mean, maybe it does. An Australian cultured meat firm made a giant meatball with mammoth DNA and lab-made lamb. So it's not. There's some lamb in there too. No one tasted the meatball, pussies, out of concerns about potential allergies to the 5,000-year-old protein. The meatball is a striking statement to raise awareness of meat alternatives. What's the alternative? You just make up fake meat?
We already have that, don't we?
Will be the guinea pig.
For the woolly mammoth cloned meatball for science.
Yes, it's for science.
I'll try it. I'll take a nibble.
Well, let's call them. Do they have a phone number?
I want to be compensated for my intestinal integrity.
How about an all-expense trip paid to Australia?
Yes.
The meatball myoglobin isn't pure mammoth because the DNA sequence wasn't complete enough on its own. They injected frog DNA. Just like at Jurassic Park.
Frog DNA was in what?
Do you not know? Would you not know what cytosine? Do you not know anything about genetic engineering?
Nope.
You know, that's my other hobby.
Genetic engineering?
Yeah, that and quantum physics. Hobbies.
Okay.
I didn't say I do them for a living. Hobbies.
So you like read Wikipedia for 5 minutes. You're like, it's a hobby now.
Exactly. What do you do?
Play video games.
Okay.
Mad.
Probably tastes like chicken. I think it's going to taste like meatball.
A woolly mammoth parm? I would love to go to a store.
Look at that. Look at that. It's in a cloche. It looks pretty good.
I would love to just go and say like woolly mammoth parm, please. Extra sauce.
Extra sauce. As long as it has enough sauce, you don't care.
Yeah, absolutely.
Uh-huh. I cloned myself as a hobby. How do you think I
don't need more gypsies? That's one thing in the world.
There was someone else who already had a final solution on what to do with the gypsies. We don't need any more of us. Is that what you're saying?
What is that? 11 on 450? Is that what we're talking about? No.
Uh-huh. Humans haven't.
Wait, were the gypsies attacked just like the Jews? Were you part of World War II?
You didn't know that?
No.
Really? You didn't know they exterminated Oh my God, you're being facetious at this point.
Hitler made a good choice there.
Oh, you son of a.
My God. Actually, how many, like percentage-wise, like how many did knock off? Not enough is the answer. You're still here, but like.
Not enough is the answer? Okay. Wow.
Thieving bastards.
Oh my gosh.
Maybe that hold on, let's peel back. What if have we ever considered World War II was started by the gypsies because they probably stole Hitler's shit? And he's like, they're close enough to the Jews. Let's take them out too. Because they're easier to get to.
How?
Barcodes. Yeah. Didn't they barcode them?
Yeah. If you went into a concentration camp, yes, they put a barcode
Which
on
was
you.
super not
Not
cool,
really a
by the
barcode.
way.
It was like
super
numeric.
Not cool. Like, don't put them in a like if you're gonna kill someone, just kill them. Don't torture them. Like that's mean.
That's mean.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So anyway, let's move on.
Right to the Zyklone B, right?
Yeah. What?
Yeah. See, you don't know anything.
No. What's that?
Okay. So humans haven't eaten mammoth in thousands of years. It could be too risky. What if you like turn into a mammoth mutant? You would like that.
I would. Woolly mammoth powers? That would sound awesome.
You'd have giant horns.
Warm in the winter.
Super horny.
I'd be, furry.
Uh-huh.
People could ride me. Maybe they would pay me for that.
You could make more money that way. Absolutely.
Yeah, I would let people ride me for money.
That sounds like an OnlyFans thing. It
does.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, Orc You OnlyFans, noob rides.
All right. We've never done the OnlyFans thing. We really should, just for kicks.
Once we hit 1,000 subscribers, we will fly out on Z's dime, obviously.
Obviously.
Our number one fan to ride me live on it.
That would be to the Netherlands. Where the hell is that mofo?
He's probably sleeping or riding his Jaguar into a ditch or something.
What? You know who else rode something into a ditch?
What's that?
Coors Light and Blue Moon. Are they made in the same factory?
That seems
Have
weird.
you ever smelled like a Coors? Well, first of all, Bud Light is the first one that should have gone into the ditch. Did you not hear about that?
I did. Kid Rock made the right choice.
First responders say Coors Light and Blue Moon cans are not floating down the river. 25 cars that derailed from a train. What's with all these trains derailing all the time? Something sounds like it's going on.
There's a lot of derailments.
There's a lot of them.
Yeah.
Seems very strange. I don't know what's going on here. But apparently they dumped a bunch of Coors Light and Blue Moon beer into across a hill and a river. I think I have pictures.
Blue Moon's a solid beer.
Only if you put an orange in it. If you don't put an orange in it, it's almost like Corona.
Without
if you
a
don't
lime?
put it's like, would you really drink a Corona without a lime?
No, why would you do that?
Would you drink a Blue Moon without an orange?
No.
Exactly. And I don't see any orange trees around here.
You just slice an orange and shove it in. What do you mean?
Dump it in the river.
Yeah.
Take a bunch of oranges, dump them in the river, but then it's mixed with Coors Light. That's look at that. I would like to do kayaking and check that out.
Maybe we need to hire more train conductors because people clearly aren't doing this right.
Maybe we need to consider career changes.
Or AI needs to
take over.
Yeah, the trains.
Yeah, the Montana crash comes less than a week after a 70-car train hauling hazardous materials derailed North Dakota. What about Ohio? Nobody even talks about Ohio anymore. It's as if those people don't exist. And we love you, Ohio. We feel bad for the people of Lebanon. What's the name of the state?
Lebanon?
What's the name of it? Where did the train derail?
Ohio.
Yeah, but what's the name of the city?
Ohio.
We love you. We feel bad, Ohio. It's not Ohio.
Where did it derail? I don't know. My girlfriend was just in Columbus.
No,
Ohio.
that's not where they derailed.
No, it wasn't Columbus.
No,
Ohio.
it was like something like Old Testament. And it's not
What?
Lebanon. Yeah, it was like
Liberia.
New Israel.
Palestine. Daniel.
Oh my gosh. I told you it's some Old Testament.
Wait, you're fucking kidding me.
No, Daniel.
Wait,
Was he? Do not doubt Daniel.
You're not joking?
He is not joking. Do not doubt Daniel.
Palestine, Ohio.
Yes. I told you it was Old Testament.
If there is a high Jew population, I'm out. It's too on point.
East Palestine. That's right. It wasn't even West Palestine.
Wow. So they're segregated within Palestine?
I don't know.
What the
Oh, look, we should have just scrolled down and it would have showed us East Palestine.
shit?
Whoops-a-doodle.
Wait, is this the bad one? Where
That's the bad one. Yeah, where it's like as bad as like a nuclear waste dump thing.
Dude, that's fucked up. Like, and the government's like, we're fine 2 days later.
Oh, and
Meanwhile, the water's like boiling in rivers and shit.
I mean, Biden is very busy. He can't go to the coronation and he can't go to Palestine, East Palestine, Ohio.
Also, there's like a bunch of potato farms, I think, in that area, so we're all fucked.
Did you hear about the fact that it's not the FDA, the EPA sent in people to test the water and all of them got sick?
Did they? It makes sense because the water's definitely contaminated.
Definitely contaminated. Hey, we support, just like we fought in the Netherlands, a hard-fought battle against Jeff Bezos. We fight against whoever spilled these toxic chemicals in East Palestine. We're here for you. Whoever those people are, we're against you.
Dude, think of all the I don't give a shit about the people, but like all the animals,
all
in
the dogs
area
that probably died,
that are like getting sick from the water and everything. Fuck the people; they deserve to
horses. Die. What about bears? How do you feel about bears?
Absolutely.
So you're upset about the bears dying?
I want the bears to do cocaine and live.
What about the bears that are ending up in vending machines in Japan?
I don't. Well, if Japan does it.
Oh, it's okay if Japan does it.
Yeah, I feel like they're above us. So
okay.
They have a little leeway.
They're better at slicing meat than us, so they win. Okay. Well, apparently in Japan, you could have a bear meat vending machine that sells hunks of flesh of locally slaughtered bears for $17 a serving.
Fuck.
How do you feel about that?
A lot of questions. So why are they locally slaughtering bears? Secondly, why is it only $17? Moreover, why are they locally slaughtering bears? Like, does it say the province that they're locally slaughtering?
Yes, it's the Akita Prefecture.
I don't know where that is.
Japan just took convenience to the next level with a bear meat vending machine.
That's weird.
At one of its train stations. You know what else used to be in that vending machine? Whales.
Oh my god.
How do you feel about that?
I had whale. I ate whale.
You ate a whale?
In Iceland. Yeah.
What kind of whale?
Dude, I don't know. Whale is not that good, by the way.
How dare you ate a whale?
Mm-hmm.
A friendly, smiling, whale.
He was dead when I ordered it, so I felt fine.
He was already dead when you ordered it?
Yeah.
How dare you eat a
They
whale?
only take the beached ones.
Was it? No, I don't believe you.
I'm lying, but still, I want to believe that.
You want to believe that. Was it a sperm whale? Is that why you feel guilt for the whale? So now that's why you like the whale, the movie?
I do. Yeah.
You ate whale and you watched the whale.
I did.
And you don't even know what kind of whale.
I don't.
How dare you?
It wasn't.
You're not supposed to eat whale. They're endangered. All of them.
All of them?
All of them.
Shit.
Every whale, everywhere.
No, I feel like Iceland people.
They are not allowed to eat whales. That was illegal. I am reporting you to Interpol.
Shit.
Yep. Well, apparently you must have went to the Tazawako bullet train station in Semboku City, Akita Prefecture, because you could just buy those hunks of meat from freshly slaughtered bear. It's open 24 hours. Black bear, 2,200 yen for 250 grams. Those are some big grams.
Maybe I'll give it a shot.
Well,
I just feel.
Look at that. Well, you have to make sure it doesn't have trichinosis, which means you can get some worms.
What?
You want some trichinosis?
Yeah, like meat in a vending machine sounds sus.
Raw meat.
Yeah.
It tastes clean. Doesn't even get that tough even when cold.
Oh my god. So you can eat it raw?
You can make it from stew to steaks.
What the fuck?
He estimates the machine's operator is that 10 to 15 packs of bear meat are sold weekly.
Oh my god, Infinity's here.
Oh, it's Infinity. We were just talking about how
First off, it's like 2:30 p.m. What are you doing alive?
Secondly, I do want to say, I do have a message for Infinity. I've been saving this.
Okay. He also wants us to watch another thing for him.
Okay. Well, we could do that. After I give him my thing. Okay.
What's the thing?
I just want to say we have some thoughts and prayers for the train derailment in the Netherlands, because apparently trains everywhere are derailing themselves. There's a form of train seppuku that's going on, and I think 6 people were injured, 1 person died in the Netherlands. Thoughts and prayers.
Oh my god.
That is my statement. So thank you, Infinity, for helping us honor the Netherlands. It's important.
The Netherlands are the best.
What are you doing?
Texting me my.
Oh my gosh. Did you tell her about the meat?
I did. She does get notifications for the podcast.
About bear meat.
No, she doesn't make it that long. She logs on for like 5 minutes. She's like, my son's an asshole, and then logs off.
Well, she does hate you.
Yeah.
In late January, a Japanese whaling company set up 3 vending machines in a city near Tokyo that dispense whale sashimi, whale bacon, whale skin, whale steak, as well as whale meat. I was under the impression that they were only harvesting whales for scientific purposes, but it appears that they are also illegally eating whales.
All right. Don't do that. That's rude.
Well, I'm pretty sure that the Netherlands is at war with Japan, so.
Jesus Christ.
Yes.
You're going to lose.
Infinity didn't know that happened in his own country.
What was that?
I don't know. Something you kicked?
No, well, I'm not sure. Well, in any case.
It's very depressing news. We should get out of it.
Yeah.
And get in.
I want to shove right into Extraction.
You want to get extracted?
I want to get extracted into Chris Hemsworth anuses.
You know he's actually contemplating retiring.
Well, yeah, because doesn't he have? He has
the genome for Alzheimer's. That doesn't mean he's gonna get it. Wouldn't that mean you'd want to make as many movies as possible and enjoy? Well, the only thing I'll say is maybe he wants to enjoy his family for longer. I was gonna
say, yeah, like
he has millions of dollars. Just do what you want, bro.
Yeah.
Maybe stop making videos where you're climbing things and could potentially fall off.
Yeah, I wasn't Extraction 1 like the ending was he kind of died.
Yes. Well, they explained that in the trailer, which you should have watched, but you did not.
But he lives.
They said you were dead, but we brought you back.
Oh.
In a test tube. He's a test tube, baby.
I like the fact that he was dead and they're like, nah, we're good. We're going to revive you.
He's Tyler Rake. How more of a pimp wasp name can you get than Tyler Rake?
I forget how he died.
He got shot and fell in the river on a bridge.
Oh, Sure.
That was a really good movie. It was really good. It was one of the best Netflix movies they've ever made.
Oh, really?
For sure. For sure.
Oh, wait. Daniel's saying the genome he has means it's a high likelihood that he'll get Alzheimer's?
Yeah, he has the genome that says has a high likelihood for it, for sure.
Oh.
And yes, that
define like high likelihood. Like I need a percentage.
I don't know, like 60 kangaroos worth.
Like, because I agree. Like, if he's going to be like, Alzheimer's sucks, so I'd rather be debilitated than have Alzheimer's. But
yeah, but all he has to do is keep training for extraction so that he's really good with guns, so that when the time comes,
yeah, sure.
he takes out a large insurance policy and finds a large bridge to fall off of.
I'm pretty sure he has plenty of money and his kids are fine.
I hope so.
Yeah.
Because I like Chris Hemsworth.
Oh, first off, yeah, I'm definitely going to watch this.
Oh, I'm in.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of the last Netflix movie I watched.
Murder Mystery 2, which we will get to.
I don't know if I watched that.
So we're both in on Extraction 2.
Absolutely.
What about Blue Beetle?
I'm in. Like, even though they had the whole, like, Batman's a fascist thing.
Bash the Fash Bat.
I'm pretty sure 8 to 10 times more likely to develop Alzheimer's. Jesus, that sucks. That makes sense that he wants to retire.
Maybe he should eat more whales.
Oh my god. So Blue Beetle looks fun. Like, yes. It looks like it's gonna be not super.
It's probably DOA.
Yeah.
No one knows who Blue Beetle is.
Was this in development before James Gunn took over?
Mm-hmm. First of all, nothing that's in development now. James Gunn had that Superman movie that he's directing was already in development before he even signed up for the job. So he's just taking over an existing property. So he didn't come up with that idea. In fact, I would say like the first 6 or like Waller was not his idea necessarily, even though he did Suicide Squad. I think he does not have as much creative control as we think he does. And they're going to slowly give him the reins and see what happens. But he's no Kevin Feige, even though Kevin Feige's lost his freaking gourd.
Well, I mean, he hit the mother load and then you're never recreating that. So
no, but at least he fired that dumb chick.
No, I don't know who that is, but either way.
I covered the story.
Did you?
Yeah, where they fired that girl, the woman who was like the woke.
That's
woke,
good.
woke, woke.
I like firing woke people.
Yeah.
So
get woke, go broke.
Yeah, but I mean, Blue Beetle looks like
fun.
Yeah, I like the Zolo dude from Karate Kid. He's great.
He's good. I'm liking him.
I think it's gonna be. This would have been a perfect HBO Max movie, but it's going in theaters.
It's a little too expensive for them.
Yeah, like I feel like they should have shaved $25 million off, threw it on HBO Max, and had an exclusive, and it would have been good.
They didn't have to pay that George Lopez money. Right?
I feel like George Lopez would have done this for free.
No, he's the one who's actually good. You're thinking of Carlos Mencia, who has no money. George Lopez has
he's
money.
A person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm in. You're in?
Absolutely. Yeah, I think it'll be decent at least.
I feel like we got hit on this for making fun of the fascism thing, but we weren't really going that hard against it. Like we were being understanding and compelled.
Very understanding.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
George Lopez will take your kidney and run. Yeah, he probably will. I don't know if he's
George Lopez will.
I don't know if he's running that quickly, but
Carlos Mencia. I thought he was the one who was the comedy thief. Is he the one Joe Rogan confronted?
Oh,
Carlos he was stealing jokes.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure Carlos Mencia is the joke thief. And then who's the fat white chick?
Amy Schumer.
Amy Schumer steals jokes.
Yep.
But other than those two people, no one ever steals jokes. Are we ready?
Oh, my God, let's go.
Somehow this show didn't get split into two halves.
The Night Agent.
Ah, yes. The show I highly recommend, and somehow Noob is not watching.
I don't got got time for that shit, dude.
You're so busy.
I am busy.
What does your girlfriend make you watch that's makes you so busy?
The Company You Keep.
She would like this. Oh my God. So you're just watching whatever garbage she puts in front of you.
I watched True Lies. That's a good show.
It's not.
You haven't watched it.
I can, or it's on mainstream like channel. It's not good.
This is pretty good reviews for Net Agent. Look at that.
Yeah, everybody likes it. This is what I would call, I don't know how, it's a product of good writing. There are points like you're watching a show and you go, what is that? You ask a question about the show and they set something up and then they pay it off and you're like, oh, how did that even happen? Good writing? That is shocking. The critics have it as 75%. Audience has it at 81% based on the novel by Matthew Quirk. The Night Agent is a sophisticated, character-based action thriller centering on a low-level FBI agent who works in the basement of the White House, manning a phone that never rings until the night that it does, propelling him into a fast-moving and dangerous conspiracy that ultimately leads all the way to the Oval Office. It's pretty funny because it's like the new Jack Reacher, right? With the dude from Titans. Except that dude stomps everyone into the ground because he's enormous
Alan
and
Richardson.
Fully capable of that. This guy, he's not that good of a fighter. He could definitely take on like one-on-one probably, but if you're trained, he's like, I'm getting beat up. It's actually kind of cool. I really enjoyed this. I thought the writing was high quality. You don't like Luciana Buchanan?
I'd have to see a little more of her.
Rose Larkin? I do want to point out, like, some of the acting in this was actually really great. I'm surprised you don't like all these. Look at all these girls.
There's a lot of them.
Yeah. First of all, the lead actor, Gabriel Basso, is like, he's pretty good as the naive young FBI agent. Lucien, they're a great team. Lucien Buchanan's really good. One of the standouts is Hong Chow. She plays Diane Farr. She was in The Menu.
Oh,
and she's in The Whale.
Oh,
she's really good in this. And
holy shit, she's both. Okay,
yeah,
I know
she's
exactly
awesome,
who that is.
right?
Yeah,
she's awesome in The Menu, and she's really good in this. She kind of steals the show. She's really, really good. This girl who I thought would be annoying in the beginning actually kind of grew on me. Sarah Desjardins.
Who's the one in your one review that takes off her shirt?
That's her, Sarah Desjardins.
Okay, she looks good.
Fola, this girl, she plays Chelsea Arrington. Fola, it's interesting. Like, you know how they have a movie or a show where it's like, this girl, she's the girl boss and she can't learn from no man, right?
Yeah.
This is the opposite of that. She's like, I don't need to learn anything from you. And then she's like, oh, maybe I should learn from you.
Oh my God.
And it's like kind of because she respects her elders. And then what about this Eve Harlow girl? She wears a lot of different outfits.
Oh, that girl looks familiar.
She's not in a lot of good, not in a lot of good movies, but she was fun in this. I kind of enjoyed her. It was a little weird because they kind of try to sympathize the villains in this. They give you the villain's perspective, which is super weird. Like, you get to see, you know how like the assassins are usually like nameless and like they just want to kill and do their job. They actually kind of humanize the villains in this. It's one of those shows where you're like, oh, it's 10 episodes, but is it got that Netflix bloat? It really didn't. It maybe could have cut it down by like 1 or 2 episodes, but it's not bloated. I thought it was really well written, really tight. I highly recommend it. You should watch it. If you like Reacher, it's not as like intense as Reacher or what's the other one on Amazon?
Jack Ryan.
No, Jack Ryan kind of fell off. What's the other one? With Chris
Carnival
Pratt.
Row. Oh, no. Terminal List.
Terminal List. It's kind of like those two shows, but a little more like it's just different. It's not as downbeat. It's good. I recommend it. It's a surprise sleeper hit. It's still number 1 on Netflix. It's been number 1 on Netflix for like 4 weeks. It's the top watch show. I'm telling you, it came out of nowhere. You should watch it. I recommend it. So What's next?
Murder mystery. Something.
Really? You're not saving the other one for... Okay, that's fine.
Dungeons and Dragons is last.
Fine. Murder Mystery 2.
The actual good movie is last.
Oh, Adam Sandler. I feel bad because, like, they're kind of trying, but not really. This is such a weird movie.
Jennifer Aniston looks a little like she used to be really hot for her age, and then in that Indian dress, I was like, she looks a little bloated. Right?
Rude.
Right? I mean, she's like 65 at this point, so I get it. And I'd still probably put it in her, but still.
It's okay, so Murder Mystery 2 is an hour and a half. It's on Netflix. Sequel to Murder Mystery 1. What's interesting is that Murder Mystery 2 is number 1 in Netflix. Murder Mystery 1 was number 2 on Netflix. And this is part of that big giant deal of Adam Sandler, them paying Adam Sandler.
It just doesn't look that good.
44% on the critic score, 51% on the audience score.
It was only an hour and a half, yet I fell asleep.
It felt like 2 hours.
It was really
for
long
sure.
for an hour and a half.
Yeah, critic considers it a genially mediocre sequel to its similarly middling predecessor. Murder Mystery 2 could have been much better and a whole lot worse. It's a good point. It's not terrible, but it's definitely not good.
It just exists, and you're like, if you're not fully awake, you're going to be put to sleep. I started this at like 8 o'clock at night, and I was asleep by 8:45.
I kind of had to power through this, so.
I made it through wherever they did that Indian wedding, and then some like weird British dude comes on shore. Like it didn't seem like it had a purpose. And I never watched Murder Mystery 1. So
So what the hell are you doing watching Murder Mystery 2?
I don't know.
Does your girlfriend make you watch 600 Pound Life on TLC?
Yeah,
that's what Daniel said.
It's called My Watch. My Life.
That is your life. Okay.
Yeah.
Some of the critics say an absolutely unbearable, phoned in, and uninspired vanity project. It just doesn't work. Bad jokes that fall flat. They don't even care about how diverse this is.
Yeah.
It's like your standard murder mystery, but not that interesting. Inferior to the first, functional film in every way with such clueless script and second-rate production. We are the victims of this cinematographic crime. The thing that I will say that was kind of fascinating to me was that it almost looked like every single scene was CGI. So either they filmed the entire thing in Paris because they were like, let's just pay for a film in Paris, or every single scene was filmed. Wait,
wasn't the movie on a fucking island?
Yeah, but it all looked like a soundstage. It didn't look real.
Oh.
I'm going to go with all of it was CGI on a soundstage, and then maybe they filmed some of it in Paris.
You're trying to be Knives Out? I don't know. Was it?
I mean, first of all, I can't even say that Knives Out is better than this. There's no way. I don't know.
It had Anna de Armas.
A Fuggo.
That alone.
No.
That alone. She was still like she was like in every girl.
A maid?
Yeah. That's better than high fashion Anna de Armas.
What about Knives Out 2? She's not in it.
That didn't have it, so.
So, which is better?
Knives Out 2 or Murder Mystery?
2.
I didn't finish Murder Mystery 2, so I'll say Knives Out 2.
Wow. Terrible pick.
Yeah.
He might be right, but as far as a film goes, this is just, it's okay. It's not even okay. It's subpar. I would say it's pretty forgettable. I don't even remember what happens. It's pretty bad.
So
we can move on.
Dungeons and Dragons, though.
Did you hear about Dungeons and Dragons? What they just recently did?
What'd they do?
Apparently, it's racist to be a half something. You can't be like a half orc or a half noob. You have to be a full noob. You can't be a noob.
That's stupid.
Yeah, you can't be like a half elf or a half dwarf.
Super stupid.
Yeah, that's racist. It's inherently racist.
Sure.
So now you can only be a full racist.
Yeah. Who doesn't want to be
Doesn't
a full
that sound
racist?
like segretism?
Segretism.
Segregation.
Segregationism.
Yeah, segretism.
Whatever that is.
Huh?
Doesn't exist.
Dungeons and Dragons: Honor Among Thieves just came out with Chris Pine. 90% on the Rotten Tomato critic score, 94% on the audience score. I heard this was a good movie. I could be wrong.
It was pretty enjoyable. It probably could have been tightened by 10 minutes or so, but still, I'm not going to complain about that.
It's 2 hours and 14 minutes.
Yeah, I'm not going to complain about it. Like, it could have been a little tighter, but still. The cast is awesome. What is it? Michelle Rodriguez, Chris Pine.
How is she awesome?
Hugh
She's not
Grant,
a good actress. Yes, Chris Pine, Michelle Rodriguez.
Justice Smith is like kind of cool in his role.
What about Regé-Jean Page?
Who is the that guy?
Zenk.
Oh my god. Yeah, that guy from Bridgerton. So delicious. I think he was rated like the #1 most attractive person in the world because he's like so symmetrical.
Symmetrical. He's in Mortal Engines.
Whatever he's in, I want to be in it.
Oh,
I want him to be in me.
Oh my god!
He looks so.
He was in The Gray Man.
That's fine. I didn't even remember that, to be honest. But
he has not been in much.
He's in Bridgerton though, right?
TV. He was in Bridgerton.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah,
for one season. Simon Bassett.
Yep. So this was I did see the movie with a hardcore D&D person. And they said the movie was like littered with references and Easter eggs and all that stuff. So if you're a fan of D&D, you're going to like it. If you're not a fan of D&D, like I am, you're going to enjoy it because the cast is likable. The story's pretty straightforward. There's nothing like you don't need to know a whole lot about D&D to be into this movie.
Critic consensus says an infectiously good-spirited comedy with a solid emotional core. Dungeons and Dragons, Honor Among Thieves offers a fun fantasy and adventure, even if you don't know your HP from your OP. Audience says Dungeons and Dragons, Honor Among Thieves entertainingly blends action, adventure, fantasy, and comedy, all while respecting the source material. I heard there was a fat dragon.
The fat dragon was awesome. There was a couple of scenes. There was a scene similar to the Will Smith AI scene that was
what?
Yeah,
where it's eating spaghetti.
Not eating spaghetti, but just similar in tone, and that was pretty good.
Is there anything similar tone to Will Smith eating spaghetti?
I don't know. I don't want to spoil it, but it was good.
He's ostensibly asking if it's a fat dragon or a fat dragon.
No, it was literally fat. It was obese.
It was an obese. It was a diabetic dragon.
This bitch was rolling towards its kill, not like flying. I don't know if it actually flew anything. It just kind of it fell or rolled around. The story was a little predictable. The villain wasn't that great, but still, the main cast fantastic.
Chris
Action
Pine
was pretty
charming
good
as usual.
Oh my god, his eyes are piercingly blue.
Yes, they are. Did he spit on anyone?
He did not.
God,
I wish Harry Styles would have just like walk through a crowd,
he could just spit on him.
Just spit on him. Just do it.
They need to do just movies together where it's just one of them shows up and gets spit on.
Get your retribution. I'm a little sad because this movie definitely deserved to make more money. I'm hoping it gets a sequel.
The writers came out and said they enjoy humiliating male characters. I think that was a foolish thing to say because it did well. It beat expectations. I think it was projected to do it did like 30 something million, and it was projected to do like I don't know what the budget 20s, was,
but
probably over 100 million.
I feel like everyone like the male characters. Sure, they're kind of stupid in some respects, but then it's not that overt. Like it's not that bad.
Yeah, but the whole point of like, and I'm just saying this in general, is like male and female characters are like the yin to their yangs. How do I do that thing where you do that?
You're doing the sex thing?
I'm trying to do the sex thing.
You're making me uncomfortable.
Where's the sex thing? I don't know what I'm doing. But you know what I mean? There's a thing, and they meet together, and they make things. It's a thing. There was none of that because Michelle Rodriguez does not want to reproduce with a man.
There's a cameo in this movie that you're
I heard there's a really good cameo.
There's a cameo and you're like, what in the fuck?
And isn't one of the villains or like I don't know if he's a villain, but one of the characters, Hugh Grant is in this, isn't he?
He is.
Yeah, that's kind of weird.
Like I said, the cast is pretty on point. I like the cast. Hugh Grant's pretty good in his role. Everyone's good. Like there's not except the villain. What's that? Sophia Little.
This chick, so Philly, the bald-headed
She's
chick.
not
She
that
was in
great.
It.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, really? Oh wait, is she the ginger girl from It?
No, she's not.
I'm gonna bet you she is. Beverly Marsh. Yes, she is.
Wait, what?
Yeah, she's the ginger girl from It.
Is she?
I'm blowing up a picture right here. What is going on? I'm so confused.
Wait, what else is she in? Hold on, go back to her thing. She's in something else recently.
I feel like she
Scroll down.
is in
Adults,
Hansel,
Uncle
Gretel and
Frank.
Hansel. It
Nope.
Chapter 2.
What about a TV show?
I'm not okay with this. The Ellen DeGeneres. No, nothing.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
She's the ginger girl. Scroll up to her picture.
I think I liked her a lot in It.
Yeah, she was good.
She's the villain?
She is.
That's weird.
I
am now confused.
She's a red witch.
I'm highly confused.
I still recommend it. I'm gonna buy it. I'm gonna give it away.
Whoa, that is high praise.
Yeah.
I will watch it if it is free for me. Fat Dragon or not, I will watch it. So that's right. You heard it. And guess what we're reviewing next week? We already did an out of theater review of Super Mario. We're going to get in depth. We're going to get all the way in.
Before we have a
Super Mario.
10-second review.
Yeah, that's right. Because I finally watched something before he did. Because I'm the winner. I'm the best. It's a me, Mario. So next week will be Super, and it will be full of Marios. And then you'll have Luigi up top. Right? Luigi?
Who?
You're Luigi.
Yeah, New BG.
New BG.
New BG.
New B. You are Italian.
I am.
And you are literally one step away from being a plumber.
50%.
You are about to be a plumber
I was.
in a courthouse.
Plumbing those toilets.
Plumbing them toilets.
Yeah.
Anyway, we love all y'all. We're growing and growing. Keep it coming, people. We got the giveaways. We love y'all. We do it all. You share it all. Bringing it in. Check out Sensibly Cynical. We're going to do a crossover because he's the man and we're demands. And keep us in demand. But we are on to the next one. Ah!